Aloha, it's your man Ganja Guy 808, and today we're gonna talk about why I don't believe in gravity. But first, smoke 'em if you got 'em. Yay! I don't believe in gravity because the properties of gravity can be explained through density and buoyancy. Simply put, if an object is heavier than the medium that it's in, it will fall until it meets its equilibrium or something stops it. If an object is lighter than the medium that it's in, it will rise until something stops it or it meets equilibrium. Then there's gravity, the force that is so strong but yet also so weak, everywhere but also non-existent. I was told that gravity keeps oxygen on Earth. This is impossible because air, gas, atmo, defies all properties and theories of gravity. I say theories because gravity only deals with the concepts of time and space. The concept of time and space can never be touched, can never be sat on, can never be broken, can never be eaten, because it's only a concept. It can only be thought about. Remember that, please. We live in a pressurized system, 14.7 psi at ground level, and yes, 4.8 psi at the top of Mount Everest. So logically, the higher you go, you would think it would get to zero and then poof, you're in outer space. But gas doesn't work like that. To have pressure, it must be contained. We live in a gradient pressure scale. My question is, where do we get the pressure? Also, what is pressure? A continuous physical force exerted against an object by something in contact with it. A physical force. That means time and space are thrown out because those are not physical. You can't have something intangible and physical at the same time. Air must be contained first to have pressure. Prime example, please put 5 pounds of air in my hand, please. For you to bring that 5 pounds of air to me, you're gonna have to have it in a container first. And what pisses me off even more is when I ask for an example of gas pressure without a container, they point to the sky. Like, are you... The subject can't be the example. You need proof of concept. If you're talking about something, then if you're talking about the subject, then that can't be the example as well. That's not fucking science. So if anyone out there has an example of gas pressure without a container other than the earth, you can't use the subject in the example, I would love to hear it. Gas pressure without a container. We live in a pressurized system. We live in a dynamic system. Someone's gonna ask, well, what about a tire? A tire has equal pressure all the way around. But it's also, there's no weather storms or weather fronts inside of a tire. Inside a tire, there's static pressure where it's equal all the way around. We live in a dynamic system where you have weather storms, earth cycles, lightning and rain and hail. We have all these things going on in the atmosphere, in the atmo. There's nothing going on in a tire. So you have a dynamic system versus a static system. Two different systems, so therefore you have two different air pressures. This sounds like this is going into another video, but I don't know. Tell me what you think. Yee!